Imagine being able to navigate life's challenges, not just with grit, but with calm, poise, and a clear mind. That's the power of mental resilience. This underrated yet profound strength enables us to face adversity head-on and bounce back from setbacks. It's not about avoiding life's storms, but learning how to dance in the rain. And the good news? It's a skill that can be cultivated. In the realm of ancient wisdom, Stoicism, a school of philosophy founded in Athens, offers 7 potent principles that can help us build this mental fortress. These principles, taught by the Stoic philosopher Epictetus, provide a roadmap to inner peace and resilience. They guide us on how to remain steadfast, unperturbed by life's fluctuations. These principles are not just philosophical contemplations, but practical tools you can use daily. Stick around as we delve into these 7 Stoic principles and discover how they can fortify your mental resilience. The first principle is about focusing on what you can control. Stoicism, a philosophy honed by great thinkers like Epictetus, teaches us that we often waste our energy and mental resources worrying about things beyond our control. This is akin to trying to stop the rain from falling. It's simply not within our power. But what is within our power? Our thoughts, actions, and attitudes. These are the realms where we hold true control. When we shift our focus to these controllable aspects, we can significantly reduce stress and anxiety. Imagine being in a traffic jam. You can't control the traffic, but you can control your reaction to it. Instead of fuming, you could listen to an audiobook, practice deep breathing, or simply enjoy the moment of stillness. Remember, the only real control we have is over our own minds. The second principle is acceptance of what we cannot control. This principle isn't about resignation or giving up, but rather about understanding that some things are simply beyond our reach. In the grand tapestry of life, many threads are woven by forces outside of our control. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus saw acceptance as a path to peace of mind and resilience. Imagine being caught in a storm. You can't stop the rain or silence the thunder, but you can choose how you react. You can rage against the storm, or you can accept it, knowing it's a natural occurrence beyond your control. This doesn't mean you won't get wet, but it does mean you won't add to your discomfort with anger and frustration. This principle can be applied to our daily lives. When we find ourselves stressed or anxious about things we can't change, we can choose acceptance over resistance. By accepting what we cannot control, we free ourselves from needless anxiety. Moving on to the next 3 principles: not taking things personally, practicing self-reflection, and embracing discomfort. Consider this. How often do we let the opinions or actions of others disturb our peace of mind? It's a common trap. Epictetus, however, urges us not to take things personally. He believed that people's actions and words are a reflection of their character, not ours. The key is to focus on our own actions and attitudes and let go of the need for validation or approval from others. In our daily lives, this could mean choosing not to react to a rude remark or not letting criticism unsettle us. Instead, we should strive to act with integrity and focus on our own journey. The fourth principle is the practice of self-reflection. Epictetus believed that we should regularly examine our actions and attitudes to identify areas for improvement. It's about becoming aware of our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, and understanding how they impact our lives. Say, for instance, you find yourself feeling frustrated frequently. By reflecting on this, you might realize it's because you're overloading yourself with tasks. Self-reflection can help us make necessary changes and become the best versions of ourselves. Lastly, Epictetus encourages us to embrace discomfort. We often avoid discomfort and chase pleasure, even when it's not in our best interest. But discomfort can be a powerful catalyst for growth and learning. It pushes us out of our comfort zones and helps us discover our true potential. So, the next time you face a challenging situation, instead of shying away, embrace it. See it as an opportunity to learn and grow. It could be as simple as taking on a difficult project at work or pushing yourself to wake up early for a morning run. These principles guide us to self-awareness, growth, and emotional stability. Remember, it's not about achieving perfection, but about continuous growth and learning. It's about becoming more resilient, more balanced, and more in tune with ourselves. The final 2 principles are cultivating gratitude and remembering our mortality. So let's delve into the 6th principle, cultivating gratitude. It's easy to find ourselves caught up in the whirlwind of desires, always wanting more. never quite satisfied with what we have. Epictetus, however, implores us to pause, take stock, and express gratitude for our current circumstances. This doesn't mean we stop striving for improvement, but rather we shift our focus from what we lack to the abundance that's already present. Gratitude can be as simple as appreciating a warm cup of tea on a cold day, the laughter of a loved one, or the mere fact of being alive. It's about acknowledging the good in our lives, which can in turn foster a sense of contentment and improve our overall well-being. So how can we apply this in our daily lives? Begin by keeping a gratitude journal. Each day, jot down 3 things you're thankful for. They don't have to be grand. You'll find over time this practice can significantly shift your perspective. Now, onto the 7th and final principle, remembering our mortality. It may seem morbid, but contemplating our inevitable end can be liberating. It reminds us that our time is limited and therefore precious. It encourages us to live fully and make the most of each moment. Epictetus teaches us that by keeping our mortality in mind, we can avoid petty squabbles, needless worry, and instead focus on what truly matters. Practically, this could mean prioritizing relationships over trivial matters or pursuing passions without fear of judgment. It's about making conscious decisions that align with our values rather than getting swept up in societal expectations. The ultimate goal is to reach the end of our journey without regret, knowing we have lived in accordance with our principles. So there you have it, the 6th and 7th principles of Stoic philosophy. Cultivating gratitude and remembering our mortality. With gratitude, we appreciate life more, and by remembering our mortality, we live more fully. Now that we've gone over the 7 principles, let's talk about their cumulative effect. These principles, distilled from the teachings of Epictetus, when woven together, form a powerful framework for mental resilience. They are not standalone ideas, but interdependent aspects of a holistic approach to mental well-being. Each principle reinforces and strengthens the others, and together they create a synergy that can dramatically improve our ability to navigate life's challenges with grace and wisdom. Consider them as gears in a well-tuned machine. The first gear, focusing on what you can control, sets the motion for the second gear, accepting what you can't control. This acceptance then makes it easier to not take things personally, the third gear. With these gears turning, we begin to see the importance of the fourth, practicing self-reflection, which in turn encourages the 5th gear, embracing discomfort. This cycle of reflection and growth then fuels the 6th gear, cultivating gratitude, which finally leads us to the 7th, remembering our mortality. Each gear, each principle supports and drives the others, creating a mechanism of resilience that can help us remain unaffected by external events. But remember, these principles are not a magic pill. They require consistent practice and application. They are tools that, when wielded correctly, can help us lead more balanced and fulfilling lives. Imagine them as a compass, guiding you through the stormy seas of life. When you feel lost or overwhelmed, these principles can provide direction, helping you steer your ship on the right course. They remind us that while we cannot control the winds or the waves, we can adjust our sails and our attitude. The beauty of these principles is their universal applicability. Whether you're dealing with a minor setback or a major crisis, these principles can help you maintain your composure and respond in a way that aligns with your values and goals. Remember, mental resilience is not a destination, but a journey, and these principles are your compass. So, we've covered a lot today, but the journey is just beginning. The principles of Stoicism, as taught by Epictetus, provide a roadmap to a life of calm, resilience, and wisdom. But understanding these principles is just the first step. To truly benefit from Stoicism, we need to put these principles into action. Start by focusing on what you can control, accepting what you can't, and not taking things personally. Engage in self-reflection and embrace discomfort as a path to growth. Cultivate gratitude and always remember your mortality to live a fuller life. Try incorporating these principles into your daily routine. Maybe you'll start noticing a shift, a newfound resilience to life's ups and downs, a deeper sense of calm, or a clearer perspective on what truly matters. And as you embark on this journey, we'd love to hear about your experiences. So do share your stories in the comments. Your mind is your greatest asset. Cultivate it with stoicism and you'll be prepared to face any challenge life throws at you.